Once again, we are back drinking whiskey.
Yep.
American Whiskey Experience. It all ties in.
It does.
James.
Pete.
Hey man, welcome back.
How's it going?
I am good. We do videos. We do a couple at a time. We had some really good videos.
We did. Some good ones.
And we're gonna go with another one right now.
This is one I enjoy.
Yeah.
So this is 1792 full proof.
Mm-hmm.
It is a single barrel high rye bourbon as a store pick from Wines and More in Milford, Connecticut.
Great place. Great beers, wines, everything they got.
Great
there.
selection of everything.
Yeah, they really do.
Super knowledgeable, great tasting.
Yeah.
If you're in the area, worth stopping in, checking it out for sure.
For sure.
So 1792 is from the Sazerac Company.
Mm-hmm.
Story is Barton. 1792. Proof on this one is 125. This is aged approximately 7.5 years.
Ooh, that's nice.
Mash bill is undisclosed.
Right, yeah.
But rumored to be about 75 corn, 15% rye, and 10% malted barley.
So possibly.
Yep, that's what they're saying.
Yep.
This has been open for about 4 months. I picked this up back in October, I think.
Yeah.
So it's been opened. Definitely a higher proof. I wanted to let it open, let it breathe. Obviously, I've taken some out of this a little bit. So definitely enjoyable, but being the higher proof, not a daily drinker for me.
What'd you pay for this roughly?
I think this was about 50-ish.
Okay,
in that
that's a
range.
good price.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we obviously you've had this before because you're almost a quarter,
about half.
Half, or I guess half.
Give me some credit there.
Close to half. And I've had I have a full proof bottle too as well from another store. Store pick. Yeah, it was
from full proof?
From Stu Leonard's.
Okay.
Stu Leonard's, I believe.
Okay. Not as good as
Stu Leonard's pick.
Okay.
So we do have that pick. But
you have a cork floating there, don't you?
yeah, it broke. So part of the cork is floating in there, so it's gonna add some flavor to it.
Mine's good.
Yours is better than mine.
So let's put a nose in this thing.
Yeah.
So I have some of my tasting notes.
What's the proof again on this one?
125. So I have my notes from before, so I'm going to kind of let you lead the way. I don't want to steer you in a certain direction.
So I'll be honest with you.
A lot happened here.
On my bottle, it was strong. That was the one bottle that I said, a drop of water makes a difference.
So when I purchased this, Corey from Wines and More had suggested put it in a glass, let it sit for about a half hour.
Yeah.
Kind of let it open up a little bit.
And that's why we had ours poured.
That's why we pre-poured.
Yeah, we pre-poured.
So I've been doing that like when I drink it at home.
Yeah.
I definitely pre-pour with this. But it has opened up. The bottle's been open for a while, so.
So I get like a syrup molasses type on the nose.
Yeah, for me, it's a lot. I get a lot of like really old oak sweetness.
There's sweetness there.
Orange zest.
Yeah, I don't get orange zest.
Yeah, I get like the expressed orange, sweet oak. But for me, it's.
I get more molasses right now. I see what I get a little bit of that orange. I see what you're saying.
There's sweet there, but and the oak is very prominent as well. It's a very nice nose for me. Very
it tickles my nose. I'm up to sneeze.
The proof you can tell.
Yeah, it's a little ethanol. You know,
you can tell the proof, but it's not really boozy.
No, it's not boozy, but you get
You can tell it's not 100 proof or 90 proof
for sure. For sure. It's got a good nose though. I like it.
It does.
Yeah.
There's some
sweetness there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That orange is in there. It's kind of like accents the sweet oak for me.
Cinnamon stick? Maybe.
I'm not getting a lot of spice. A little bit, but not a lot.
Okay, so it's not cinnamon. It's
for me. It's more that oak, that sweetness, the orange zest that kind of accents it a little bit.
It's not a cinnamon stick, but it's those those little red candies, like red and white candies that you get when you go to like a diner or something like that.
Like those little peppermints?
Yeah, is it peppermint? The red? No, the reds aren't peppermint though.
Not like Red Hots.
It's not Red Hots.
Like those cinnamon Red Hots, like that.
So if you ever go to a diner and they have those little candies that they give for free, or they give it to you when you write your checkout or whatever like that to pay for it, it's those couple little red.
Oh yeah,
they're white and red.
Yeah.
Like sliced radishes or something, that
really nice nose though. Like from the nose, you can tell there's a lot of flavor there.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of
Yeah.
This nose actually is a lot better than my bottle. I'll be honest with you. Corey, good pick.
Mine's better.
Corey, get a pick.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Give it a shot. That's that spice.
Yeah, right?
Get that rye spice.
Big, bold flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, rye spice.
Tons of rye spice on that. I don't know what's in there.
The oak is still there. No, it's a high red. It's a high red mix. I mean, so I don't know what the percentage is. Big, bold, oak prominent. But that sweetness still is in there as well.
That's a kick. So, there's sweetness in there, but there's a lot of rye in there too.
On the front of the palate,
spice at least.
Front of the palate, big, bold flavor. Definitely spice. Mid palate softens up a little bit. Sweetness. Very prominent oak presence. But a lot of flavor there. A lot of big flavor for me.
It's strong.
I think for me, I think my palate adjusts to it. Like when I've had it in the past, like I said, I'll pour more than one of these.
Yeah.
I'll pour a couple.
Really?
Yeah, I will. I have an issue. Sorry.
You're home when you do this on the couch.
Home, not driving. Yes.
Not trying to sitting.
Sitting.
Yeah, I hope so. You don't want to be standing when.
But I think the more my palate acclimates to the proof,
the
more I pick up, the more flavors there. There's a lot of big bold flavor. Like so, it's hard to like not enjoy it.
Wow, man.
To me,
I don't know.
It definitely drinks.
It's better than the bottle that I had to pick for sure.
Does it drink 125 to me? Not really. It drinks that 115 range. Like to me, like comparably, it doesn't drink.
Yeah.
It drinks as hot as maybe like Old Forester 1920. Both spice, really good spice.
Do you think it drinks like that? Because I think it's a little less.
You think it's less?
I think Old Forester drinks less than that for sure.
Okay.
And that's one of our favorites.
Yeah, I love that. That's one of my favorites, absolutely.
From Old Forester, sure.
So on the finish for this is I get more sweetness on the finish, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of orange.
See, I'm still on the palate.
The palate is very dominant, without a doubt. You know, it lingers for sure.
Yeah, it stays with you.
But you can sip on this for a while and still pick up flavor.
I don't know if I'm going to pour two of them though in one night. To be honest with you,
sometimes I feel a little nutty. Yeah. You know,
I don't wake up in the morning and go to work.
It's overrated.
This is true.
But just tons of flavor here.
It's nice.
Like now that you've had it a couple sips, your palate has adjusted a little bit. I think.
No, it's not as spicy.
It's not like that first sip is that big bold spice.
Without a doubt, it's not as spicy as it was. The finish doesn't burn as it did. It did change.
So I'm going to make a little suggestion. Pour a drop of water in it.
I'm gonna go a little bit more than I'm gonna do that for sure.
Put a tiny drop of water. I played around with this a couple times.
Yeah.
A little drop of water.
Big difference.
Softens that heat up a little bit.
The heat I don't mind. It's just.
I would try it. Try it.
In the beginning, the heat overtook the palate, so it really didn't give me a good idea of what I was drinking.
I think that big, bold, spicy flavor off the hop is dominant.
Yeah.
And I think once you have a couple of sips, for me, my palate acclimates, and it's not as intimidating.
Yeah. See, I'm pretty sure if I poured this for a lot of friends and family that aren't daily, weekly drinkers,
not for everybody.
They're gonna be like, "Oof, that's too much." What do you?
Not for everybody. No.
Yeah, that's
definitely not. No, but like listen, there's plenty of people we know that like proof. You know?
Oh yeah, high proof. And this people, listen, 125 is like that's where they start.
We just poured a 100 proof Starlight, and very drinkable, a lot of flavor, two very different whiskeys.
Yeah.
But this I really enjoy too.
I would probably do like like I said, like a 1 pour, 1 or 2 ounce pour this to start the day, just kick it in,
The evening he needs.
The morning. But I wouldn't pour 2 of these, not 2 ounce pours of this, just because I want to try other things or.
No, see, I can have a nice big pour of this. Or
I wonder how this would be though, honestly, because. So certain, you plate certain things with certain things. I would like to see sitting down with a steak, some potatoes, some vegetables. I'd probably do like a pour or 2 of that then.
What I would do? I would do it with some like spicy barbecue.
Yeah.
Some ribs with some spicy ribs.
See, I was thinking more like a peppercorn steak type crusted or something like that. Because it brings out that little bit of spice and stuff like that with some nice potato.
Like this spice with barbecue to me would be just a great balance.
That's where you want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably do a food pairing with it.
I was thinking more steak. It's good.
Very good.
It's very good. I'm not. It's
a little too much proof for you.
Well, no, it's not. I don't know. You know what the problem is? For me, I've had a few different 1792 products. I've actually had the majority of them.
So this is the first one I've ever bought.
Okay.
I always shied away from them for some reason. When Corey had the pick, I was like, all right, I'm going to grab it.
So I started off with small batch, which was easy to find. Good price,
the
30,
sweet
40
wheat,
bucks.
I think I have with you, I tried.
The sweet wheat is amazing. I think that's my favorite. The foolproof, and I've sampled, I don't have a bottle of it, but I sampled a 12-year.
This is very different than the one you have.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna pour a little bit after this video, or we could pour it. No, we'll pour it after the video, and we'll talk about it because maybe we'll review that one next. Or go head to head, blind test.
Yeah. I really like this. I think this has grown on me.
I mean, for the price point that you paid is
this is very reasonable.
That's reasonable for a store pick, without doubt.
Yeah. No, and there's a lot of flavor here. Like this is something you, if you say you don't want to have more than one, you want to do a nice 2-ounce pour and sip on this thing for a while. There's a ton of flavor. You can enjoy yourself and relax and just really enjoy it.
Now I'm gonna put a little bit of just
a drop.
Not even like a capful.
Not even. There you go. A little bit. That's good. There's not a lot of whiskey in there. There you go.
There you go. Let's see what happens.
So I think when I played around with just the eyedropper and put like one eyedropper.
There's an eyedropper over on your corner somewhere.
So
but
what happened for me was like all of a sudden like some vanilla came out.
Yeah.
I got like a lot of that. Those notes came out after that.
So the nose is the same. But I think that the finish in the palate is going to be
it was more flavor. The flavors like opened up. The spice came down. The sweet came back up.
See, I did.
Did it? Mm-hmm. Almost like I know what the hell I'm talking about.
Who would have thought? This guy knows about whiskey.
Go figure.
So, honestly, there was less than a quarter of a cap full of water in there. It made a difference more in the palate than the finish. The finish was still the same, but the palate did open up some more flavors where there was some more vanilla, some more oak.
Sweeter, a little sweeter.
A little sweeter.
Yep. See, I don't mind the spice in the front. I like that spice.
There's more char on there.
You can taste the little tannins a little bit.
I do, yeah. Okay. And it tastes good though.
It's good.
Some are dry, some are nice, and some are even. It's leveled. It's nice.
I'll tell you.
I'd probably drink this more with probably a little water. Maybe
a splash from off the hop.
Yeah, probably a splash of water. I won't put ice in it because now it's gonna get cold. It's gonna change.
No.
I'm gonna try it with a cube in there to see what, or maybe like
I would start
a stone.
So here's
ice
stone. My suggestion is if you pick up a bottle of foolproof pick, higher proof 125 plus, you know what? Try it neat first. If it's too hot, put a drop or two of water in it.
I'll tell you that.
Give it a minute. Let it open up a little bit.
Yeah.
I like it the way it is. To me, my palate adjusts a little bit, and I can sip on this for a while.
What's weird though, it's like 125 proof, right? And we have bottles that we sample, we drink all the time that are higher than that.
Right.
This always, I don't know what it is. It always gives me a little bit of like agita afterwards.
There's spice. There's a lot of spice. Well, it's a high. I don't know. I wish I knew the mash bill on this.
Yeah, it's got to be a high rye.
It is a higher rye, and I definitely have a lot of those spicy notes here.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, there's a lot of. I mean, to me, it's flavor as well. So like, I don't really shy away from it.
Listen, I have it. I'd buy. I missed out on this pick. I don't know if they still have it, but
I don't believe so.
I'm sure you could find foolproof in other areas and store picks.
But
it's worth it.
Mine's more Milford. I do trust their palates. That whole group do a really good job picking whiskey. So
sure do.
Give them a shot. Love to know what you think.
Yeah, they're located in Milford, Connecticut, on the Boston Post Road.
Yeah.
Wines and More, in the plaza where Aldi's is. So go in there and say hi. They also have a great beer selection over there too. So
huge beer selection.
Yeah, so
wines as well.
I pick up my wines. Usually I pick up beer and bourbon.
Yep.
That's it.
It's okay.
That's all right.
All right.
All right.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks a lot for sticking around with us.
Yep.
Appreciate it.